All right, nice big day for February the 25th, 2020. Make sure you visit offshoreinsiders.com for the best premium picks and vetted sportsbooks and a whole lot more. Offshoreinsiders.com. Joe Duffy's picks off a 3-2 overall performance last night, including sweeping Wise Guy plays, New York over, Milwaukee over. 6 NBA winners led by another 2-0 Wise Guy play sweep tonight at offshoreinsiders.com. Now here are some winning free picks and free information directly from joeduffy.net. Duke is at Wake Forest. Duke is 12-0 in the series, winning by an average of 15 points per game. Now, you know, this time of the year, I really like teams that are young and usually peak this time of the year. Duke's freshmen, they account for 55% of their scoring, including 62 over the last 5 games. And I keep telling you, one of the biggest square things, a lot of squares love betting teams in revenge. This is false. Duke destroyed Wake Forest last meeting, beat them by 31. In fact, teams that won the first meeting by at least 31 points in the same season rematch are 741, 637, and 23. 54.4% when laying at least 9 points in the rematch. Though admittedly, a little bit better if that they're playing at home, but still solid overall. Computer programs have Duke winning 80-70, 84-69, and 80-71. But because, like I said, usually the revenging team is the team to fade, I will go with Duke here. Iowa and Michigan State. You know, when it comes to pulling upsets, you know I love, well, if you've been with me for 30-plus years since the Score Phone days, maybe some of you don't know, but always found out big men. That's what really creates the most matchup problems. In Iowa with forward Luka Garza, 23.7 points per game, 9.6 points per game. You could argue that he is the best player in the Big Ten. We might see the 2 best players in the Big Ten here. Now, it is true that Michigan State's Marcus Bingham Jr. has played well against elite big men this year. And all in all, though, from what I've been reading, I look for Michigan State's probably going to counter with their small ball lineup and make Garza run. They had some success against Nebraska, getting some secondary scoring, not just Cassius Winston or Xavier Tillman. And I think they're going to really try to build on that. And really, not so much to try to match up against Garza, but to really make Garza have tougher matchup problems on the defensive end by going to that smaller, quicker lineup. And I think it's going to be a little quicker pace. Independent computer projections have Michigan State winning by 79-73, 79-71, and 78-73. My pick here is on the over. Kansas State and Baylor. Kansas State lost 8 straight on the road by 10 points per game. Baylor's among the best defenses in the country, and Kansas State's horrible on offense. Fading teams off of a loss, it snapped a 12-game or more winning streak as 114, 77, and 5. Large underdogs, though, in a game expected to be low scoring, a very solid play at 305, 264, and 14. Yeah, the computer definitely likes the favorite here. They like Baylor to win 70-53, another projection 70-52, and another one 72-49. Still, I do think this is a good spot for Kansas State, as Baylor's in a little bit of a heartbreak situation here. Kansas State covers ugly. NC State and UNC. UNC, 7 straight losses. And, in fact, really wanted to check, I had these notes a little bit earlier. Let me just check to see what this live line. Yeah, I was surprised to see the line still. Now, 2.5, but when we first started taking notes on this and gave a free pick elsewhere, NC State was getting 2.5, so I guess you kind of know where this is going. UNC 77, NC State, I should say, 77% of the scoring from their seniors, including 85% the last 5 games. I do think that'll do well on the road, even though I do like young teams this time of the year. Now, I think the experience will come in handy. Home teams that have dropped 7 straight or more, a pretty good fade at 560, 515, and 29. Even better in conference play. Independent computer projections have either NC State winning or this game evenly matched. 2 of the projections have NC State winning 73-72. And one of them dead even. Maybe this game will go into overtime. But NC State is my pick here. Let me take a look at some injuries for you. Injury information for tonight in the NBA. Anthony Davis, the Lakers versus New Orleans, is probable. Draymond Green, Golden State versus Sacramento, is questionable. Wendell Carter is out, Chicago versus Oklahoma City. Brook Lopez, Milwaukee at Toronto, he is probable. And the following three are questionable. Bruce Bowen, Detroit at Denver. Marquise Chris, Golden State at Sacramento. And Victor Oladipo, Indiana and at Charlotte. Again, all those guys are considered to be questionable. And Kemba Walker is out for Boston at the Portland Trailblazers as well. Some sharp betting information for tonight. Not really anything overwhelming when it comes to the percentage of bets in college basketball. When it comes to the amount of money, 97% of the money's on Nevada against Wyoming. 92% Tulane against Tulsa. They're the biggest sportsbook liabilities in the NBA. Oklahoma City, 88% of the bets. Now, that would be a lot of people, again. That is just based on pure percentage of bets, where a $5 bet equals the same as a $5,000. Contrarians do believe that the best contrarian information is from the small bettor, and that's why. So the theory would be you would bet against the public there. Now, as far as the money, the biggest sportsbook liabilities, Denver Nuggets, 95% of the money is on them. Please visit offshoreinsiders.com for all the premium information that you need and a whole lot more. Vetted Sportsbooks, offshoreinsiders.com.